Hello, everyone. Welcome to Japan Journey. On this channel, we introduce Japan's rich history and unique culture in a fun and easily understandable way. With each episode, we delve deep into various aspects of Japanese history and culture. We hope you'll enjoy this journey with us. Now, without further ado, let's dive right in.
The Sengoku period, a time of extreme chaos in the history of Japan, saw numerous warriors risking their lives to protect their honor and lands. Power and strategy dominated this era, with samurais continuously battling to maintain their dignity. A samurai epitomized the spirit of a Japanese warrior. They cherished loyalty and bravery, often spending most of their lives on battlefields. This might be one reason why their average lifespan was considerably short. Furthermore, the samurais of this period were equipped with strategic thinking and excellent martial skills. And now, we are focusing on the story of the longest-lived warrior among them, embarking on an adventure to explore the life he led. The Sengoku period, a time in Japanese history marked by chaos, witnessed prominent warriors engaging in fierce battles over the lands of Japan. This era, stretching from the late 15th century to the early 17th century, is known for the many warriors who met their end on the battlefield. During this time, Japan was beset by numerous territorial conflicts and political upheavals. At one point, hundreds of small countries sprang up, and the conflicts unfolded at various levels, from local castle lords to daimyos ruling over regions. The relentless battles laid waste to lands and made life difficult for the people. However, within this chaos, new technologies and tactics were born, and the warriors honed their martial skills day by day. In this era where the spirit of Bushido, valuing honor and loyalty, blossomed, warriors viewed death on the battlefield as a virtue. Therefore, it was not uncommon for many warriors to lose their lives at a young age. However, there were also warriors who defied this norm and enjoyed a long life. Famous warlords such as Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, each with different backgrounds and personalities, led the era. They fundamentally changed the political landscape of Japan and laid the foundation for modern Japan. What they built has deeply influenced Japanese history and culture. During this period, Japanese society and culture underwent significant changes. The development of castle towns, the rise of tea ceremony culture, and the boom in arts and poetry among the warriors were among the many facets of daily life that evolved. This era was also akin to a Sengoku picture scroll, depicting flamboyant battles. Now, we are overviewing this fascinating period, focusing particularly on the lifespan of the warriors, why many of them had short lives, and unraveling the mystery of who lived the longest. By elucidating this mystery, we can gain new perspectives on the lives and deaths of the warriors of the Sengoku period. The Warring States period is one of the most chaotic times in Japanese history, a period where numerous warlords and samurai made their mark. During this time, Japan was ruled by many daimyos, and countless wars and conflicts unfolded. In the following section, we will delve into the significant figures and events of this period. First up is Oda Nobunaga, renowned as a genius strategist who embellished the Sengoku period. Nobunaga was known for his creative tactics and ruthless decision-making, achieving many victories. His life is chronicled through numerous anecdotes, with his triumph in the Battle of Okahazama and his tragic end in the incident at Honnoji being particularly famous. Following Nobunaga's death, Toyotomi Hideyoshi took the reins. His political acumen and diplomatic strategies were incredibly successful, significantly influencing the social structure of Japan. Tokugawa Ieyasu was the longest-lived among these three great unifiers, eventually ushering Japan into a peaceful era that lasted 260 years. He claimed victory in the Battle of Sekigahara, establishing the Edo shogunate. This period, known as the Edo period, marked a time of peace where culture and arts flourished in Japan. However, this era also hosted other famous warlords. For instance, Takeda Shingen, Yasuji Kenshin, and Date Masamune were brave generals who competed for power across regions. The wars and conflicts between them are remembered as some of the fiercest battles in Japanese history. The warfare of this time often led to the deaths of many samurais and warlords, which is cited as a primary reason for the short lifespans of the samurais of the Warring States period. However, some, like Tokugawa Ieyasu, lived long lives, with Ieyasu living up to 75 years. The narrative of this period is not simply a tale of war but a complex story intertwined with bravery, wisdom, tactics, and human relations. The personality and background of each warlord influenced their respective wars and strategies. During this time, the construction of castles flourished. Notable castles include Himeji Castle, Osaka Castle, and Nagoya Castle. These castles serve as a testament to the prowess and technical skills of the warlords of the Sengoku period. The people and events of this era are critical elements in narrating the history of Japan, serving as a theme for many stories, movies, and dramas. By studying the primary figures and events of this period, one can deepen their understanding of Japanese history and culture. The Sengoku period marks an especially tense time in Japanese history, with its influence and significance being profoundly deep. This era is known as a period where strategic wisdom and martial valor were emphasized, witnessing the rise of many famous warlords and genius strategists. Let's delve deeper, focusing on its impact and importance. During this period, Japan was fragmented by countless daimyos vying for land and power. These daimyos employed ingenious tactics and extravagant strategies, competing for supremacy. This competition dramatically changed the political structure and social institutions of Japan, laying the groundwork for modern Japan. Many warlords who emerged during this period, especially the three great unifiers, Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, contributed immensely to the unification of Japan and the establishment of a stable political regime thereafter. Under their rule, Japan flourished, and a wealth of cultures and technologies blossomed. The influence of this era extended far and wide, affecting the economy, culture, and even the social structure of Japan. Furthermore, the Sengoku period was also a golden age of castle construction, with many magnificent castles being built. These castles continue to thrive as tourist spots even today, influencing modern people with their aesthetics and technological prowess. Particularly, castles like Himeji Castle and Matsumoto Castle are globally praised for their grandeur and technological advancement in architecture. During this period, a unique philosophy and ethical sense called Bushido was born. Bushido emphasized virtues such as sincerity, courage, and endurance, deeply influencing the culture and values of later periods. The way of life and thinking of the samurai remain objects of respect and pride in modern Japanese society, playing a significant role as the foundation of Japanese spirituality. Moreover, the Sengoku period had a significant influence on the arts and culture. The tactics and strategies of this era inspire later works in literature, theater, and movies. In particular, tales from the Sengoku period are frequently used in works depicting dramatic developments and human dramas. The impact and importance of the Sengoku period are wide-ranging, as we have seen so far. Understanding this era is crucial in deepening one's knowledge of Japanese history and culture, and comprehending the current state of Japanese society. The Sengoku period stands as a special and important time in Japanese history, and considering its complex background and multifaceted impacts, studying this period holds great value. The Sengoku period is brimming with intriguing and astonishing trivia and facts. Firstly, it's notable that the warlords of the time were quite the gourmets. In this era, distinctive cuisines developed in different regions, forming the foundation of the diverse array of local dishes that Japan is known for today. Moreover, the armor worn by the warlords of the Sengoku period served not only as a protective gear but also embodied an art piece that reflected the personality and values of the warrior, visible through its design and color scheme. Notably, Oda Nobunaga had an exceptionally high sense of fashion, and his armor and garments continue to captivate many to this day. Interestingly, there were also female warlords during the Sengoku period. One well-known figure is Kaiheim, who was renowned for her tactical prowess and bravery, demonstrating her power in numerous battles. Additionally, pirates were quite active during this period, vying for maritime supremacy just like the land-based warlords. Furthermore, The castle constructions of the Sengoku period were very advanced, incorporating unique designs and features in many castles. Most castles during this time were mountain castles, utilizing the natural terrain for defensive measures extensively. Among them, Himeji Castle and Matsumoto Castle are known for their technological advancements and grand scales. Also, the practice of tea ceremony, or shinoyu, was prevalent during this period. It wasn't uncommon to see warlords enjoying tea gatherings in tea rooms. In fact, these tea ceremonies served as venues for social interaction among warlords, as well as for political negotiations. The calm and harmonious ambience provided by the tea ceremony offered a sense of peace during the harsh times of the Sengoku period. Now, these pieces of trivia that you've just learned tell us that the Sengoku period wasn't just an era of war and strife, but also a time of significant advancements in art, culture, and technology. By understanding these fascinating facts and trivia, you can appreciate the deeper complexities and multifaceted nature of Japan's history. The Sengoku period is a particularly intriguing and multifaceted era in Japanese history. In today's video, we focused on why the warriors of this time had short lifespans, and who managed to live the longest among them. This era was characterized by ceaseless warfare and political upheavals, with warlords navigating these turbulent waters with tactical wisdom and courage. Additionally, we witnessed cultural advancements like unique culinary practices, the development of armor designs, and castle constructions. Particularly in this episode, we delved into topics like the culinary culture of the warlords, the design of the armors, female warlords, and the spread of the tea ceremony. Through these aspects, it becomes evident that the Sengoku period was not just a time of war, but a multifaceted era that also saw advancements in art, culture, and technology.
Thank you for joining us today in exploring Japan's rich history and culture. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Let's experience another meeting of history and heart at Japan Journey. Until next time, goodbye.